Today on the news, and a lesson to all Nigerians. Anthony Joshua, you cannot bow down to failure and expect to win. Does it make sense? Subscribe on this channel, click on the red button, and stay connected for all our video uploads. It is an eye-opener. This is BBI Channel 1 Plus. You're welcome back on this platform where you get nothing but the gospel truth. I came across a video of a respected man of God, Pastor Paul Anaeche, who was reacting to the Muslim ticket of Tinubu and Shettima, especially with respect to the utterances of Tinubu saying he couldn't find any credible Christian from the north to be his vice president.
From minority. Hi. Listen to this. We have 36 states in this country. 20 out of 36 are manned by Christian governors. 20 out of 36. That is how minor it is. That is how minimal these people are. Do you know 20 over 36?
Yes.
The balance is 16.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, 22 out of 36.
Aye.
Ask yourself the question, how come? What an error. Then out of all these places at the national level, there is none good enough.
Good. Now, you heard him say that you have over 20 governors, about 20 governors of Christian extraction in Nigeria from among the 36 governors in Nigeria. But I want to point out and correct an impression that these governors, the so-called Christian governors in Nigeria, are as bad as their Muslim counterparts. Even to some extent, some of the Muslim counterparts or Muslim governors are better than the Christian governors in the way and manner they handle their states. When we are talking about bad governance in Nigeria and the Nigerian people pushing out the recycled old politician, it has no religious affiliation. And I'm sure that is not what Paul Anaeche is trying to point out. He's trying to point out to tell Christians clearly that since APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shettima feels that there is no credible Christian that could be a vice president under their ticket, that there should never be a single vote, any credible vote, valid vote that should come from any Christian in Nigeria for APC. That is just the direct message, and I want you to understand it better. That is why I'm making this video on one hand. Then on the other hand, I want to also remind our dear pastor and all Nigerians, irrespective of your religious affiliation, that what you seek, the good governance you seek, is beyond religious affiliation. Then to the Christians, especially to the pastors, beginning with Paul Anaeche, to know that the so-called Christian governors are your biggest sellouts. They are your biggest sellouts. They are working earnestly to bring back either PDP or APC. They are working hard. Go to for instance, in the southeast, you have governors of PDP and governors of APC. You know who they are routing for and working hard to rig election for them or on their behalf in their respective states. You know that that is the only option they have to rig election or to manipulate or to buy votes. But I want to tell you that those that they will be buying their votes are your church members. So you need to mobilize, call a meeting of all true men of God that believes and affiliates and identifies with the suffering Nigerian people who are attending your churches in different denominations. Let them come all out and vote against these people. If not, the whole thing we are talking about, retiring these men, will be in vain. I can tell you that. They are your biggest sellout. Those governors are the biggest sellout. Those 20 governors, don't count on them. The hope of Nigerians are not resting on the governors. The hope of Nigerians are resting in the hands of Nigerian people who are the true structure for their deliverance. And I must tell you, it is high time you pastors, bishops, and church leaders should start giving these politicians backseat in your churches. All those politicians that you know that do not perform well, do not mean well for the people, it is high time you start giving them backseat in churches. Because it's quite disappointing to see them occupy front seats anytime they attend churches and giving recognition they don't deserve. It is high time you stop giving them communion in your various denominations because they don't deserve it according to your faith. I'm addressing the Christians now, but the same is applicable to the Muslims. It doesn't matter what religion you are affiliated with. Bad governance do not know any religion. Bad governance do not spare any religion. And do not allow anybody to use religious bigotry to confuse you. Because I'm sure under the rule of both Christian and Muslim presidency under Buhari, everyone is facing the same measure of hardship. I mean, the ordinary Nigerians. Over 90% or 95% of suffering Nigerians, whether Christians or Muslim, are passing through the same hell. So, it is high time we understand this and do the needful, or else, Nigerians, it will be not from top to bottom, but from bottom to bottomless pit. Now me talk. I'm the voice of the people. I have delivered a message and I hope it is sinking. Help me share it to everyone that has ear. Make their lesson. And to those who say they are not interested, they are not interested in the election. Election should not hold. Wake up from your sleep. Wake up from your dream and face the reality. The truth is that the election will hold. And when it happens, will betide you and the agitation you are pursuing. That is just an advice to those who are agitating for Biafra like myself, those who are agitating for Duduwa, those who are agitating for Arewa Islamic State, or even those who are asking for constitutional review. Everything boils down on political process. The window of opportunity you have is 2023. Do not lose guard it, or else you will regret it. I'm signing out. Please help me share this video. Subscribe to this our new channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.